Tomorrow is National Wine Day. Who knew that? That's right, yeah. And instead of pouring a glass of your old favorite, how about enjoying a wine that's actually made right here in Minnesota? Kendall and I took a trip earlier this week to the Parley Lake Winery in Waconia to learn more about the success of Minnesota wines. What's the challenge and what's the best thing about owning a winery in Minnesota?
The 30 below that we get.
Yeah.
Because that's why we have these great grapes from the University of Minnesota. They crossed local grapes that survive the winter but make crappy wine with Pinot Noir and other great grapes and come up with these great hybrids. So weather at 30 below, even these great hybrids are challenged a little bit. That's the weather related thing. I think the business related side is just like you said, the perception that Minnesota wine is sweet rhubarb, not sophisticated, it can't be a quality wine, and I think you just tasted those. Those are really nice grapes, great food wine, and that's what we're trying to change is perception, I think, is our biggest issue.
Have you seen a turn on quality with the grapes?
Absolutely. The biggest evidence is we used to enter regional competitions for our wines, New York and other things. Now we're entering San Francisco Chronicle competition, biggest competition for American wines in the world. And I think there's been 9 gold medals. We've won 5 of them in the last 3 years at that competition. This is not local wine competitions at the state fair. This is the biggest competition in the world for American wine.
Another cheers to that.
I'm out, so
Well, I'll go like that then.
So we're gonna try our best sommelier words.
Okay.
We're gonna remember what we were told by Steve about everything, and then you are going to quiz me on what the wines taste like in describing them.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do it too.
So it's a sommelier quiz. Are you gonna go first?
Duh.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, you really can't see.
You can't see. Well, it's a blindfold.
You're gonna have to hand them to me.
Okay, go ahead and pour, Steve. So what are you smelling there?
Let's see. Well, I just need to taste
Use your
it.
words.
I feel like there's notes of pear and apple in this, like citrus.
Okay. Well, pear and apple aren't citrus, but okay.
They're not.
Just to clarify, is it citrus or pear and apple? It's 2 different things.
I feel like pear and apple.
Steve, how did she do?
Well, I think she did excellent. There are notes of pear and apple, maybe, a little hint of citrus as well, but not maybe the dominant note.
Okay.
Well balanced. I think she got,
I feel like I did pretty well.
Kendall did a great job in her quiz, so how well will I do? So I'm going to put on my blindfold. Okay, there we go.
Okay, I'm showing which wine we're going to
Yes, this is the wine that we're going to do. Oh, this one looks good. Okay, Jace, are you ready?
Yes. I'm going to swirl it.
Good swirl.
There we go.
How's that aroma?
Ooh. There is citrus in this. There are strong notes. I'm going so far, I'm smelling freaking tangerine. I do.
They don't make tangerine.
I am just saying, yeah.
Okay.
They don't. But it's a little tart. It is crisp, it's fresh, but there are strong, I think citrus is the dominant flavor in this wine. That is Shasta, you.
Okay, sorry, wrong brand, but very good.
Oh my gosh, Steve held it together way better than I did. I couldn't even talk.
This will be the last piece I ever do with Kendall. Bye-bye, everybody. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I was so, and I'm not kidding when I say this, they got me hook, line, and sinker. That was not faked for TV. I was in it to win it. I'm like, wow, this is really, I thought it was like a Moscato. I was like, something sweet.
And you, at one point, you go, is this for real? And I was like, yeah, no, it's one of their wines.
It's one of their wines they sell. And then they edit it out. I whip up, I'm like, it's Shasta, you blank. Yeah. Anyway, Parley Lake Winery opens for the season tomorrow. Thanks for having us. They were such good sports dealing with our tomfoolery. That's right. Still ahead, everybody. It's a big weekend at Canterbury. It's all about